Hello and welcome, beautiful souls. Hope everyone is doing well. I am the Mystical Muse. Today we will talk about clairaudience. I'm going to give you the definition and I'm going to speak briefly on how this works for me. And here goes. So, clairaudience in the Webster's Dictionary is defined as the power or faculty of hearing something not present to the ear, but regarded as having objective reality. Now, how this works for me is I have the sensation of being submerged into water, like deep water, like the feeling you have when you jump into a pool. So it's either I'm sitting, walking, driving, living my life, and this sensation of either jumping into being fully submerged or walking while fully submerged in water happens. And then everything gets very still and very quiet. And then I hear whatever it is, spirit, the universe, God wants me to hear. Another way this could happen is I could literally hear like the tuning, like I'm tuning into the frequency, or when you're tuning your car radio, and then I hear what I want to, what I'm supposed to hear. Usually for me, it's music. It's usually songs, melodies. This can happen in sleep and in waking. If it happens in sleep, it's usually the radio scenario. Either I hear the frequency or I'm dreaming that I'm literally in a car and I hear a song and I start bobbing my head and singing along. And then I'm like, wait a minute, this song doesn't exist. This is a brand new gift. And it's usually really hard for me to wake myself up and write it down. I'll sometimes try and remember it and hum it in my head, and that doesn't usually work. Sometimes it's not music, but most of the time it is. And that leads me personally to believe that a lot of musicians, rappers, singers, songwriters have this ability also, and it's clairaudience. They might not call it that, but that's what it is. As I was just saying, it's not always music or songs. For example, just a couple of weeks ago, I'm laying in bed. I'm sound asleep, but it's morning, so I'm, semi-conscious. I'm always usually kind of conscious while I sleep, but I hear my name being called out, and it's not in my voice, it's a female voice, and she loudly, firmly calls my name. I open my eyes, I look over, my toddler who's in bed with me is hanging off the bed head first. So I grab her foot, pull her back on the bed, and I say thank you, and I go back to sleep. Now this could have been, guardian angel. That's how I saw that as. So sometimes it's one word, sometimes it's just pay attention. It might be like just like a swoosh kind of sound like the ocean, and it's just to bring my attention back to the present moment, to be aware of my surroundings. Sometimes it's a little deeper than that, but this is not something that I can do at will. It just happens when it happens for me. So that's how it presents in my life. Let me know if you have had any clairaudient experiences and how those manifested for you. I would love to see your stories in the comments below. Thank you. Till next time.